Hi, everyone. My name is Brittany Deitz, and I am your child's seventh grade FACS teacher. And I just want to start out by thanking you all so much for being here tonight. I really appreciate you prioritizing our middle school open house and engaging with us and just sitting in to hear everything that we have to say about your child's classes this year. So, thank you so very much for that. As I mentioned, my name is Brittany Deitz, or Mrs. Deitz, and I have been teaching here at Shenendehowa since 2009. Fun fact, I actually graduated from Shen back in 2005. So, yeah, I can relate to the students in a lot of ways. If you need to reach me throughout the school year, the best way that you can reach me is going to be email. So here in FACS class, I always say that FACS is where academics meets real life. And honestly, the whole reason why I became a FACS teacher in the first place was because even as a kid in middle school and high school, I saw how important the curriculum was and how it was going to tie into my life, not only as a kid, but later on in the future as an adult. So, some of the life skills that we're going to be learning about and working on developing this year are things like critical thinking, creativity, collaboration, communication skills, interpreting information from the media, technology, text. And we'll also work on continuing to develop our life skills like flexibility, leadership, taking initiative, productivity, and also social development. As far as the different units go that we'll be studying this year, the first unit that we start out with is housing and personal environment management. During this unit, your child has had the opportunity to explore different types and styles of homes from all around the world. They've also had the opportunity to design a living space that achieves personal expression. After our housing unit, we move on to the career development and financial management unit. So during this unit, your child is going to be working on developing their communication skills that are needed for things like completing job applications, creating resumes, and also interview skills. We'll also be identifying both job seeking and job keeping skills. One of the highlights of our career development and financial management units are that the kids get to participate in an online program called EverFi. EverFi brings real world skills into the classroom, and it equips students with the skills that they need to be successful now and in the future. EverFi encompasses a wide range of areas, and what my students are going to be working on with the EverFi program are things like career development, learning about STEM careers, entrepreneurship, finances, health and nutrition, and it will also help with their social emotional learning. Also, as part of the career development and financial management unit, students will have the opportunity to research careers of their choice that they think they might be interested in the future. They'll be using sites like NewYorkCareerZone.org and also the Bureau of Labor Statistics. As part of career development, we'll also be tying in money management and financial literacy so that students can start to learn about things like developing budgets and start to develop those effective money management skills. After the career development and financial management unit, we will begin a new unit on consumer resource management. During this unit, students will recognize and understand their consumer rights and responsibilities. They'll have opportunities to investigate what types of factors influence our purchases and our decision-making process when we're making purchases. And students will learn how to make wise consumer decisions, including things like thinking before making a purchase, evaluating food labels, calculating unit pricing, and using consumer reviews, ratings, and reports. There's a unit in seventh grade FACS about nutrition and wellness. And during this unit, we'll be emphasizing the 6 nutrients. We'll be going over what each nutrient is, what specifically they do for the body, and what foods they're in. We'll also have opportunities to examine the dietary guidelines for Americans and students will learn how to modify recipes to accommodate both dietary restrictions while still maintaining and meeting nutritional needs. Typically in seventh grade FACS, there is a cooking unit. And unfortunately, that's something that we're not going to get to participate in this year. But students will still be learning about foods and cooking techniques. We'll be going over proper safety and sanitation procedures in the kitchen. Students will learn to identify various equipment used in the kitchen. They'll learn proper measuring techniques and kitchen math conversions. And for those who are really into it and really interested, I'll provide them with an optional at-home cooking lab. A little bit more about foods and nutrition. Students will learn to identify quick and healthy foods that are easy to prepare and how to make healthy choices when they're eating on the run. We'll spend a little bit of time recognizing and learning about the dangers and warning signs of eating disorders. And sort of the grand finale of the foods and nutrition unit is that students will get to investigate cultural and regional foods and the influences on the foods that we eat. So, how are students graded and assessed in seventh grade FACS? They're graded in a variety of ways. We have class assignments almost daily. Pretty much every day, they should be producing or completing some work that will have a grade. And, some days it might be a bigger class project. Other times it might be just a quick, short exit ticket. I really don't give any homework in seventh grade FACS. If you see your child coming home with homework and they say it's from FACS class, it is most likely just because they did not complete the work in class that day. So that is the expectation. I give a reasonable amount of time to complete whatever assignment it is that we're doing that day. But if they're not done, then it has to be completed outside of class in study hall or at home. There will be occasional quizzes and tests on each unit that we complete. As far as my grading policy goes, not all assignments are graded, but all assignments should be completed and also turned in on Google Classroom. Full credit may be earned on assignments that are complete, have thoughtful answers, and are turned in on time. All of the point values and due dates for assignments are going to appear on both the portal and Google Classroom for your reference and also your child's reference. If an assignment is not turned in, it's going to be marked as missing on the portal. And as you may know, a grade that's marked as missing is going to count as a 0 in the grade book. I always encourage students to submit late assignments for partial credit. I'm really, really good about accepting any and all late work. I give students opportunities to redo assignments and correct their mistakes. Sometimes I'll even email them the assignments just for that extra push so that if they're not completing it on their own, I hope that by actually getting the email from me with the work attached, it gives them that extra encouragement and urgency to get it done. But like I said, I always provide opportunities for redos and I do give extra credit as well. So Google Classroom is going to be huge. That's my, primary use of communicating with the students is always through Google Classroom each and every day. So I have a little motto here. I say, FACS, don't leave middle school without it. It is really so true. Everything that we do in here is extremely relevant to the kids' lives today and certainly down the road as they get older. So I hope that they can find the value and see the importance in what we're doing. And I really thank you for your support at home as well. If you have a moment, and you can do this either later tonight or right now or even in the next few days, but I have posted a Google form and I just ask you to take a quick minute to complete it with your child's name, your name, if there's anything that you want me to know about your child, and this could be academically, developmentally, social, emotionally, and if there's anything that I need to know that could help me better assist your child throughout the school year, this is really, your chance to let me know. So again, I appreciate you and everything you do. And I'm really enjoying having your child in my FACS class this year. Thank you so much. And I look forward to a great rest of the school year.